Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of The Answer Desk. I'm Bill, your host, and with me today is Benjamin Stark, CFP with Vision Retirement. Good to see you again, Ben.
You too, Bill.
Thanks.
I'm ready to dive right in.
All right, let's go ahead and answer your question then.
Awesome.
I'll reach in and grab one because last time Nick was here, there's still a little bit of blood on the on the wheel there. So this week's question, so I'm self-employed. How do I decide between a solo 401k and a SEP IRA to save for retirement?
So this is definitely something that's unique to self-employed individuals is what is the best retirement vehicle for me? SEP IRAs and solo 401ks have very similar contribution limits, both at very high levels. In SEP IRAs, it's the lesser of $70,000 for 2025 or 25% of your gross pay. And 401ks, it's going to be either $70,000 or if you're above the age of 50, $70,000 plus the catch up.
So just high level, explain what a SEP IRA is to people.
A SEP IRA is a retirement account that's sponsored by your employer, and it has to cover all employees. It works really nicely for self-employed individuals because they're very easy to set up and there's very low cost to maintain these plans year over year.
Okay, so and it works pretty much the same way. You're putting in pre-tax dollars and get taxed later on.
Yeah, with SEP IRAs, you actually can only put in pre-tax dollars. You can't have the option for a Roth. Although I know Congress just talked about passing the Roth, we haven't quite reached that point yet.
Okay, and solo 401k, want to describe that?
Yeah, solo 401k, it's very similar to maybe a large group plan. The differential here is that you can actually contribute to the Roth. And instead of the employer, SEP IRAs have only employer contributions. With solo 401ks, you can deduct through payroll as well as provide employer contributions. And it can give that flexibility of saying, okay, I want some Roth, I want some pre-tax, I want to be able to do catch-ups. The downside is they are much more complex to set up and they typically tend to be more expensive.
So how do I determine as a self-employed individual which one may be better suited for me?
Typically, at least for me, what I recommend to clients as a good rule of thumb is that both are great options. If you're making significant income and really looking for that pre-tax only, then a SEP IRA is going to be perfectly fine. If you're looking for a mix of after-tax and pre-tax, a solo 401k works great. And if you're above the age of 50, a solo 401k also has that advantage of the catch-ups where a SEP IRA doesn't. So you want to take a look at, do you care more about pre-tax? Do you care about maybe some Roth? And what's your age?
Great. Anything else I should know before choosing between the two?
No, I think both are great options. And if you have the flexibility to invest in one of these types of retirement plans, you should definitely be considering this and talking to your professional.
Awesome. Thanks, Ben. And thanks everybody for joining us this week.
Thank you, Bill.